The biggest mistake most SCHD investors make isn't buying the ETF. It isn't selling too early. And surprisingly, it isn't even expecting high dividend income. The real mistake is much more subtle, and it quietly reduces long-term wealth without most investors ever realizing it. In today's video, I'll show you exactly what that mistake is, why it happens, and how a simple shift in your investing mindset could potentially make a massive difference over the next 10, 20, or even 30 years. And stick around until the end because I'll share a simple 3-question checklist that every SCHD investor should ask before buying another share. It may completely change the way you think about dividend investing. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, legal, tax, or professional advice. Always do your own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. Before we begin, if you enjoy ETF investing, dividend income, and long-term wealth building strategies, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell. It really helps the channel reach more investors, and you'll never miss future content. Now let's dive in. SCHD has become one of the most popular dividend ETFs for good reason. It focuses on high-quality U.S. companies with strong cash flows, consistent dividend histories, healthy balance sheets, and attractive valuations. Many investors appreciate its combination of dividend income and long-term capital appreciation. Over the years, SCHD has built a loyal following because it offers something many investors are searching for: simplicity. Instead of researching dozens of dividend stocks individually, investors can own a diversified basket of companies through one ETF. But popularity often creates a new problem. People stop thinking critically. Instead of asking whether SCHD fits their financial plan, they simply buy it because everyone else is buying it. And that's where the biggest mistake begins. The biggest SCHD mistake is treating SCHD like a complete investing strategy instead of viewing it as just one tool within a broader portfolio. This may sound like a small distinction, but it changes everything. SCHD is an excellent dividend ETF. It is not designed to accomplish every financial goal. Yet many investors expect it to deliver explosive growth like a technology ETF, provide maximum income like a covered call ETF, outperform every market during every economic cycle, and simultaneously offer low volatility. That's asking one investment to do 4 completely different jobs. No ETF can consistently accomplish all of those objectives. Understanding what SCHD is designed to do, and equally important, what it is not designed to do, is the foundation of becoming a better investor. Let's explore why. SCHD primarily focuses on established, profitable companies that have demonstrated financial strength and sustainable dividend payments. Because of this screening process, the portfolio naturally emphasizes quality and stability over aggressive growth. During certain market environments, especially when technology stocks are soaring, SCHD may lag broader growth-focused indexes. Some investors see this temporary underperformance and immediately conclude that SCHD has become a bad investment. But that's often a misunderstanding. Different investment styles lead at different times. Growth stocks dominate some years. Value stocks lead during others. Dividend-paying companies often perform well during periods of economic uncertainty or when investors become more focused on profitability and cash flow. The mistake is expecting SCHD to win every race. Successful investing isn't about owning whatever performs best this year. It's about building a portfolio that can help you stay invested through every market environment. Here's another mistake that's surprisingly common. Many investors focus almost exclusively on SCHD's dividend yield. They ask questions like, has the yield gone up? Why isn't the dividend bigger? Shouldn't I switch to an ETF with a higher payout? These questions are understandable. After all, dividends are one of SCHD's biggest attractions. But focusing only on yield can distract investors from what truly drives long-term wealth. Dividend growth. A company that consistently increases its dividend while growing earnings may create significantly more wealth over decades than a company paying an unsustainably high yield today. Think about it this way. Imagine 2 trees. One already has large branches but barely grows each year. The other starts smaller but continues growing steadily year after year. Eventually, the second tree becomes much larger. The same principle often applies to investing. Long-term compounding rewards consistent growth more than temporary income. This is why many experienced investors pay close attention to dividend growth, earnings quality, free cash flow, and business fundamentals, not just today's dividend yield. If you're finding this analysis helpful, take a second to like the video and leave a comment below. What's your biggest reason for owning SCHD? Is it the dividends, the quality companies, long-term growth, or something else? I'd love to hear your perspective. Now let's talk about another hidden mistake. Many investors compare SCHD to completely different ETFs without considering their objectives. For example, they compare SCHD directly against technology-focused funds, income-focused covered call funds, or leveraged ETFs. When those funds outperform during a particular period, they immediately assume SCHD has failed. But that's like comparing a fuel-efficient family car to a race car. Both have value. They're simply built for different purposes. Every ETF has trade-offs. Higher growth often comes with higher volatility. Higher income sometimes comes with lower long-term capital appreciation. Greater stability may mean slower returns during bull markets. The smartest investors understand these trade-offs before investing rather than becoming disappointed afterward. Here's an original perspective that many people overlook. SCHD isn't only testing your investing knowledge. It's testing your behavior. During bull markets, your patience gets tested because faster-growing investments may grab headlines. During bear markets, your confidence gets tested because market declines create fear. During periods of uncertainty, your discipline gets tested because investors constantly wonder if they should switch strategies. In many cases, the ETF itself isn't the problem. Investor behavior is. History repeatedly shows that emotional investing often destroys more wealth than temporary market volatility. Buying high because everyone is excited. Selling low because everyone is scared. Jumping from one ETF to another every few months. These habits quietly reduce returns over time. One of the greatest advantages SCHD offers isn't just dividend income. It encourages many investors to think long-term. And long-term thinking remains one of the most valuable investing skills anyone can develop. Now let's discuss diversification. Another mistake is making SCHD your only investment simply because it has performed well historically. Even excellent ETFs benefit from being part of a diversified portfolio. Depending on your goals, some investors choose to combine dividend ETFs with broader market funds, growth-focused ETFs, international exposure, or fixed income investments. The goal isn't to own everything. The goal is to build a portfolio where different investments complement each other instead of depending on one ETF to solve every problem. Diversification isn't exciting. It rarely makes headlines. But it has helped many investors manage risk across changing market conditions. Now here's the 3-question checklist I promised at the beginning. Before buying another share of SCHD, ask yourself these questions. First, do I understand why I'm buying SCHD? Is it for income? Long-term growth? Portfolio stability? Or because someone on the internet recommended it? Second, does SCHD actually fit my financial goals and investment timeline? A strategy that's perfect for a retiree may not be ideal for someone just beginning a decades-long investing journey. Third, if SCHD underperforms the market for the next 2 years, will I still feel confident holding it? If your answer is no, your investment strategy may rely more on recent performance than long-term conviction. Those 3 questions won't predict future returns. But they can help you avoid emotional decisions that often hurt long-term investors. The biggest SCHD mistake isn't buying the ETF. It isn't missing the perfect entry price. It isn't worrying about quarterly dividends. The biggest mistake is expecting SCHD to be something it was never designed to be. When you understand its role, maintain realistic expectations, focus on long-term compounding, and stay disciplined through different market cycles, you're giving yourself a much stronger foundation for long-term investing. No single ETF creates wealth overnight. Consistent investing, patience, realistic expectations, and disciplined decision-making are what usually separate successful investors from those constantly chasing the next hot investment. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who owns, or is thinking about buying, SCHD. Your support helps the channel continue creating high-quality content on ETFs, dividend investing, and long-term financial education. And before you go, let me know in the comments, what do you think is the biggest mistake SCHD investors make? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.